We are less than 36 hours away from the polls opening on both sides of the river. In St. Louis City, voters will have their say on a new, smaller version of the Board of Aldermen. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, is here with one of those hotly contested races. Mark?
And it's crunch time on the campaign trail as politicians try to win your vote, and undecided voters have just 2 days left before that major turnover at City Hall. We went to South City to see one of the closest races in the spring primary, where the two top vote getters were just 85 votes apart.
If you got a knock on the door this weekend, chances are it was a politician or their campaign asking for your vote.
Going door to door.
Candidates running neck and neck in the new First Ward in the southern tip of St. Louis seem to be running on similar platforms.
On public safety and basic city services.
Public safety, they're about city services.
But press a little harder, you can start to make out some daylight between them.
The qualifications for the job, which I do think is the real difference.
Incumbent Alderwoman Anne Schweitzer says her experience sets her apart.
I have 2 years experience on the job. My constituents know that I'm responsive to them.
We asked Sheriff's Deputy Tony Kirchner,
what's the difference between a vote for you and a vote for Anne Schweitzer?
Well, I support the police.
In social media posts, Schweitzer says any suggestion she doesn't support police is a bald-faced lie.
I support police and fire, making sure that their pay is as good as we can get it, really.
Schweitzer supported the recent record raise for city officers. Kirchner said he's running against dishonest, scum-peddling politicians. We asked him, would he vote any differently than Schweitzer has in office?
Well, I went a lot of things on spending. I don't know a full understanding of where all this money's been allocated for.
The candidates hold slightly different views on the city's outlook, too.
I have seen an improvement. I think trash is being picked up a lot more consistently in the 13th Ward. The 911 calls are being answered quicker.
While Schweitzer says things are bad but improving,
our officers are leaving by the day. We have all the good officers that have left to go out to St. Louis County.
Kirchner says things are so bad he's backing Missouri Republicans' plan to strip the city of control of its own police department.
The most important thing to me here is that people who live in the city of St. Louis have control over their elected officials, their administration, and their police department. If there is a state takeover, that is not the case.
In public forums recently, Kirchner has also flinched at some of the press coverage and scrutiny around his private life that often comes with running for public office, and races across the city are heating up as well. We'll have more coverage of those other hot ward races tomorrow, continuing right up through election night when polls close at 7 o'clock.
For more information on the top races and what you need to know before casting your ballot, go to kstk.com/election and then join us Tuesday night. We'll have results on more than 400 races once the polls close at 7, with expanded coverage at 10 o'clock.